For the rubric portion of the assignment, we are going to use the Rubistar site. This is the part of the unit where you are taking on the role of the teacher, creating a rubric to assess the Glogster project that you completed at the beginning of this unit. To create your rubric, you're going to go up to the menu at the top and select Create Rubric. That takes you to a page with several different templates. Since Glogster is an online poster, I'm going to select Making a Poster. It's going to ask me to fill in some required information. And for the question regarding whether this is a demonstration rubric, we're going to just leave that selected to yes, my rubric is a temporary rubric. We will not be saving this particular rubric. Now we're ready to create and edit the rubric for our assignment. You'll notice that there are 4 columns. Those are your columns for scoring. You can leave those numbers as they are. Each row is a category for the rubric. Depending on the template that you select, the choices in the category drop-down will be different. For this first one, I'm going to select Content, and I know that for the Glogster project, I am to have 3 important concepts or facts. So I can actually go in and revise these different components within the category. So I am going to change this to at least 3 accurate facts are displayed on the poster. And then I'm going to change this one to 2. I'm going to change the next one to 1. And because I am changing that a little bit, I have to change my verb tense as well. And then finally, I'll just say no accurate facts are displayed. So I have that category completed. I know that I need to have 4 to 5 categories for this particular rubric. So I'm going to go down to the next row, and again, I have those same selections. This time, I'm going to select required elements. I know that I am supposed to have a minimum of 5 images on my Glogster project. So I'm going to change these boxes to reflect that. I'm going to say the poster includes 5 relevant images. And then I can actually just take that and copy and paste it into these other boxes and change the numbers after that. Okay, now I'm ready to go to my next row. But before I do that, I want to come back and look at this. I selected the drop-down option of required elements, but I made this more about images, and so I actually can go to this box right here on the left and I can type in images, and that will change that category's name for me on my final rubric. I'm going to go down to the next row and select the next topic, next category. You know me, I like my grammar part of the grade, so I'm actually going to leave this exactly the way it is. And I know I need at least 1 more category, so I think I'm going to go and choose attractiveness. We need to make sure that not only do we have the required elements, but it's done in a visually pleasing manner. And so I look at the given comments and see if those are ones that I'd like to keep. I think they're fine. So I know now that I have my 4 categories for the rubric. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and not worry about these extra rows because they will not show up in my final rubric. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and click Submit. Once I do that, I see my finished rubric. Now I have some options down below. I can make it available online, I can print it or download it. I'm going to do none of those things. What I need to do is simply copy and paste the entire rubric from the title all the way down to the very last cell. I'm going to copy and paste it into my evaluation tools template for this assignment.